Does anybody else's coffee machine sound like it's just on its last leg, choo-choo train, trying to do the best that it possibly can to make that one cup of coffee? No? Just mine? All right, fair enough. It's so good. If you guys haven't tried the stevia drops for your coffee that are caramel flavored, right? So it's 0 sugar, but it's caramel. You know what? Let me just show you. Sweet leaf. Okay, they're called sweet drops. Caramel is the one that I get. You can get them in other flavors too. I don't know how many flavors. My grocery store just has this one, and I think like the plain one, right? That's not flavored. But I've seen some other flavor options. Anyway, if you're not using this in your coffee, okay? If you're like me and you love a caramel macchiato, then you definitely want to get that and give it a try, because it's so good without being too sweet. And as a diabetic who has seriously cut back on the sugar, and now like almost everything tastes too sweet, those are just right. So if you don't want to spend $9 at Starbucks and you want a sugar-free option that's not a giant flavor thingy like the big, right, that everybody uses and it's got the pump on the top, like who has space for that? I live in a tiny old house, okay? That's not happening. I'm not having 20 of those, no. So anyway, that doesn't take up any space at all. And they usually run like $3 or $4, so not super expensive. I've had that one forever because I don't drink coffee every day. So yeah, really good stuff. You should give it a try. That was not the point of this video. Starting out strong with the ADD, Allie. Okay. So what I wanted to do was talk to you about how it's going on my compound tirzepatide journey, which has started today, which is 2/28, Friday. And people want to know who you are, how we feeling. So people want to know in the comments if the compound tirzepatide feels the same as the name brand, right? Which would be your Mounjaro or Zepbound. So I wanted to do a comparison this week. So I'm going to be documenting how I feel, how quickly it wears off, right? All that jazz. So if you haven't subscribed, you probably should. And I'll give you just a second to do that now. Oh, you subscribed. Great. Love you for that. So, yeah, I'm just going to be, doing like a little update. And then, of course, I'll compile it all together. So if you're watching this video, you're going to see the whole update all at one time. You don't have to wait. But as far as day 1 goes, I took my injection about 2 hours ago, roughly. If you are new to Compound and you're looking for a video to show you how to do your injection, both so that you have the least amount of pain and also so that you can, have the greatest success, right, without injection errors, definitely go check out that video. I posted the video on how to do your injection. So yeah, go check that out. And so how am I feeling? Now you see why I have the coffee, because I'm like, oh, look, squirrel. So far, I am 2 hours in, and I am definitely feeling it. Now, I want to be clear for those of you who are completely new to tirzepatide. Not everyone feels the effects of the medication, right after they inject. So I want to be very clear that if you're not feeling it, that is perfectly okay and normal and perfectly fine. Many people have speculated that I am a hyper responder. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. I do feel the effects of the Tirzepatide immediately, whether I'm doing a name brand shot or now the compound. Usually within 10 to 15 minutes, I start to feel, like I've taken something, and the appetite suppression kicks in within an hour, and now I am feeling the appetite suppression fully. So there's that. I'll be interested to see how I do over the week, to see if, it still wears off at the same rate, right? Of course, this is all going to be subjective information because my body is different from your body and different from their body and different from his body and different from somebody else's body, right? So please be very careful about doing a comparison, because comparison is the thief of joy. But it can give you kind of a baseline from somebody who is extremely consistent from day one, right? Which, from watching other creators, sometimes that may not be the case. I am extremely consistent. My body is extremely consistent. So I find that, I'm able to provide that kind of comparison. The other thing that I do is I keep very detailed notes so that, at the end of this week, right, I can go back and look and see, okay, on Wednesday I felt like this, on Thursday I felt like this, on Friday I felt like this, right, to really give you guys a full picture. And I'm going to stop rambling now so that you can go ahead and get on with the rest of the week and how things went. But so far, day one, injection day, immediately felt the difference. I feel great. I definitely feel like I took my normal shot with my normal dose. I'm going to drink my coffee so that I can be productive and focus at work, because it's Friday and nobody wants to work on a Friday. Let's just be honest. Let's just put it out there and be real about it. Employers, you need to give people off on Fridays, because why are we working on Fridays? Let's just get rid of it. Let's have it be part of the weekend. I feel like that would be the best and most appropriate answer. Okay. Glad we had this talk. All right. Ride along with me while I come back from running errands, go grocery shopping, all that fun stuff. Good grief, buddy. How about you just cut the corner? Good Lord. Insert cuss words here. I have to make a complete stop because there's a police officer there and I don't want a ticket. If you don't want a ticket, then stop at the stop sign. So today is day 2 after my first compound injection. If you're new here, I'm on 12.5 of Tirzepatide, so not my first injection of Tirzepatide, but first time using compound. Last night sucked. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not ready to attribute it to compound yet, but I had horrible insomnia, which is completely out of character for me. I do not struggle to sleep. I have a pretty consistent sleep routine. I usually go to bed early because I'm old now, even though I still dress like I'm in the 90s. So I'm not sure what was up with that. Now, we did eat dinner kind of late, which messed me up because then I had to stay up a little bit later to make sure everything was, fully digested before going to bed. By the way, if you're eating late at night and you're waking up in the middle of the night with cramping, like stomach cramps, upset stomach, sulfur burps, right? Feeling like you ate a brick. You may be eating too late and then going to bed. So just keep that in mind. So I don't know if that had something to do with it. Either way, it sucked. I woke up this morning and I had, I don't know if it's like allergies or what, but I had like a tough time breathing last night because of congestion. I guess I should specify, sorry. So that was not fun. Woke up this morning, had a headache, which is par for the course if I sleep with my mouth open. If I'm not able to breathe through my nose, which I cannot stand being a mouth breather, like that bothers me. So yeah. Woke up feeling like garbage. Not really thrilled about that. I'm not having any fatigue or anything. I just don't feel like myself. I don't feel good. And there may just be a little bit of an adjustment, but one of the things that I'm tracking is, does compound feel different than name brand, right? Because that is always the question that people ask. It's like, oh, you went to compound, does it feel different? So I'm gonna see how the rest of this week pans out. Appetite suppression, on point. Food noise doesn't exist. So as far as the compound working, it's doing its thing. So I was on 12.5 Manjaro before, in case you're new here, and my compound injection that I did is 12.48 roughly. Feels the same. No side effects to speak of, so that's good, other than just kind of feeling bleh. I don't really think that's a side effect. I mostly think it's a side effect of not getting enough sleep, because I'm not as young as I used to be. I used to be able to stay up all night and study and write, like go days without sleep and take finals and be fine. Now, in my 40s, you can hang that up, because if I don't get enough sleep, I'm just like, bleh. Usually I am really on top of drinking my water, but for some reason, I'm not thirsty at all. So I'm really having to make an effort to make sure that I've, got liquid sustenance, make sure I'm staying hydrated, because I did find that yesterday I was completely forgetting to drink water, which has not happened to me since I first started on Manjaro 2.5. So that was kind of odd. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, because, you gotta stay hydrated. First of all, you gotta stay hydrated in general. But second of all, you gotta stay hydrated if you wanna lose weight. Which, side note, I lost 5 pounds this month, all in total, for the month of February. Very happy with that. It was really funny. There was somebody who posted in one of the support groups, and she was like, I'm so disappointed. I only lost 5 pounds this month. Last month, I lost 9.5 pounds. And I'm like, it just makes me chuckle, because I've had months where I've lost 9-10 pounds. But I think that people forget that the closer you get to a normal weight, and what I'm finding is when you get under that 200-pound mark, the weight loss slows down. Even though you're doing everything right, you recalculate your calories, you're staying on top of everything, you're exercising, staying hydrated, prioritize protein, blah-bitty, all the things. I find that it doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing, the weight loss slows down. And I gotta tell you, having been in a stall for a minute, I'll take my 5 pounds in a month. Thank you very much. And I'm very happy with it. So, yeah. All right, that's it. That's it for Saturday. Let's see what tomorrow brings.
I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left.
Okay, so it's Monday on week 1 of Compound 12.42 something. Yeah. I'm not super thrilled right now. So there were people in the support groups that talked about how they switched from name brand to compound, or from compound to name brand, and it just wasn't the same as far as how it feels, side effects, all that jazz. Now, I have always been partially skeptical about that. I mean, I understand that there will be some changes, but I was not expecting this. So I'm going to cut right to the chase. The constipation is back. I just took my first injection on Friday, and the constipation is back. You guys, I am really upset about this. So for those of you who are new, I've been on 12.5 for quite some time, and I don't know why it's the magic dose, but my constipation completely went away. Completely. I could just blow it out with fiber. I'm fine. I could drink a lot, drink a little. I'm fine. I went back to being a normal human being in the bathroom department. And I loved it because after a year of being miserable, battling, having to stay in front of the constipation, I was like, it was so nice to just take a break. So the constipation is back. Now, I do want to say that for some reason, and I can't explain it, and I have double checked my math, I did my dosing correctly. It's like 12.42 or something. It was the closest I could get to 12.5. And I redid my calculations. I put it in the app that calculates the dosage for you. This feels so much stronger. I got nothing. I can't explain it. The appetite suppression is stronger. It's to the point where I know I'm not drinking fluids like I should be. I'm having to really, really work at that. And on Sunday, like I could have, I didn't because it's not healthy, but I could have just like not eaten all day. Just meh. But I didn't. I met my protein goal. I got the calories in, right? Not looking for my hair to start falling out. But did not anticipate the constipation. So I don't know what that's all about. All right. Well, that's it for Monday. Stick around in this video for a Tuesday update where I tell you more inappropriate life situations that I am encountering on a daily basis while on Compound. Okay, love you, bye. Welcome to the Compounding Chronicles. Today is Tuesday. The weather is nice, at least for the moment, and I'm having glorious appetite suppression. So I got in my fiber today, and I'm really hoping that's going to help with the constipation issue. Gosh, you guys, I really don't want the constipation to come back. Like, okay. Anyway, I'm trying to get out in front of it. I'm working really hard to stay hydrated today. I've already had, you know, my protein shake. I've had a coffee. I've had a bunch of water. Now I'm having the Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero Sugar, which, if you don't know, counts as water. If you're interested in trying this, because I had not seen anybody talk about it, I am sensitive to things that are very sweet. So even though this is zero sugar, it tastes so sweet to me. And I don't know why. I don't know if they're using more artificial sweetener than normal. But if you like zero sugar Dr. Pepper or any of the other zero sugar flavors, be warned, if you can get this one like in a bottle or in a single can, do that before you're a dummy like me and buy an entire case of it, because now I'm going to be painstakingly working very slowly through these, because I have to be careful what I pair it with, if that makes sense, because it tastes so sweet. The blackberry flavor is great. It basically just tastes like a blackberry soda. It doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper at all, which was a little disappointing to me because I'm a Dr. Pepper girl. And I really like the other Dr. Pepper flavors because, like Dr. Pepper Cherry, it actually tastes like Dr. Pepper. This just tastes like blackberry soda. No Dr. P. So, yeah, little fun side note review for you there. I won't be making that mistake again. If there are other flavors that come out, I usually like stop at the gas station and get like a bottle of it rather than, you know, but I work from home, so I don't go to the gas station all that often. And so I saw it. I was duped. Don't get duped by the Dr. P. So appetite suppression is going great. I'm not having any other negative side effects other than that bout of constipation. Hoping that's just a one-off. Otherwise, the next 6 months are going to be painful. So yeah, so far so good. I'll just keep trucking along and see how the week goes. Kevin, are you happy that I'm home from my doctor's appointment? Would you like a chew? Do you want to chew? You gotta tell me. You gotta use your words. Chew. Boop. All right, I'll give you a chew. It's time for the Wednesday update, and my pupils are huge. All right, I can't really see you. I just got back from the eye doctor, obviously. I'm making an effort to stay on top of my health, and part of that is making doctor's appointments. For those of you who are new or who may have missed it in a previous video, I have always had anxiety when it comes to going to the doctor, ever since I became obese. I feel like they don't listen. I feel like everything is just, you know, related to your weight. I'm sure many people can relate to that. So, it's challenging, both from an anxiety standpoint and a feeling validated in your concerns standpoint. So anyway, I'm not having any issues with my eyes. I just wanted to get a new pair of glasses because my other pair broke, and that was not good, because this style I have been wearing forever and a day, like the last 10 years, like ever since they came out. They're my favorite. I love them. They're super comfortable. I feel like they look good on me. It's just the perfect fit. And I have always struggled with glasses. I'm not really a fan of contacts. I mean, I used to wear them a lot when I was younger, and I'll wear them if I'm going like to the pool or to the beach or something like that. But for the most part, I don't wear contacts. I prefer glasses. Anyway, happy to report that I went to the eye doctor this morning and I did not have any anxiety. It was great. So yeah, super excited about that. So I should have some more glasses here in a couple of weeks, which is good. I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow. That'll be fun. I always hate going to the dentist because it doesn't matter what they do. Like, I leave out of there with my mouth sore. I don't know. It's just the way it goes. Anyway, enough blabbering about nothing. I wanted to give you the update. So today is Wednesday for my first week of compound, and appetite suppression still going strong. I feel really good. I'm not having any other side effects, so that's good. Feeling great. So nothing really to report there. Follow up about the constipation that I had previously experienced. So I think it was because I wasn't staying hydrated. The appetite suppression is different on the compound, and I can't explain it other than to say that in addition to not wanting to eat anything, which is fine, I can deal with that, and I can eat when it's an appropriate time to eat. But in addition to that, I don't want to drink. And that I have not had a problem with, again, since I first started. So I'm having to really stay on top of my hydration. And it's so interesting to me that the compound could be so different from name brand. And that's really one of the things that I wanted to document for people, because I have seen that question asked so many times and I could never chime in, right? Because I had never done compound. Well, this compound is strong stuff. So, I've just been eating normally this week, right? Just like I normally would. I'm trying to keep things as much the same as possible so I can kind of have like an accurate reading at the end of the week. So last month, in the month of February, I lost 5 pounds in the whole month. So for March, I'm going to be interested to see how I do on compound. So I'll be tracking that for you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow with another update. We'll see when this appetite suppression is going to start wearing off. I'm interested to see, is it going to last me until shot day? Is it going to wear off sooner? Is there going to be a Kevin? Is he going to show up out of nowhere? Kevin, my pupils are very big. Oh no, I found an itchy spot. It's the itchy spot. Do you get it? Okay. Is that better? Do you want me to keep going with some scratches? Yeah, okay. He's so sweet. You're a good boy. Yes, I love you. I love you. Okay. All right, I'm gonna spend some time with Kevin and wait for my pupils to not be ginormous, which is annoying because I have the day off and I would really like to read my book, but I can't because everything is blurry. Right, Kevin? You're a good boy. Hey, Thursday, going great. Appetite suppression, great. Feeling great. Everything is great. Today is my birthday. So great. I went to the dentist and my mouth is a little bit sore, so I'm not going to do a lot of talking about Thursday because really there's nothing to report. Everything is great. So I'll give you the update tomorrow, Friday, to let you know if the appetite suppression is still going strong. That would make it a full week. Okay. On to the Friday. Okay, it is now Sunday, so we have come full circle. And for those of you who are new, I don't lose weight every 7 days. It fluctuates. And so I took my weight today, and it looks like I have lost 1 pound on my first week of compound Tirzepatide. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe, because otherwise you're going to miss all of the shenanery. Have you seen my shenanery lately? If not, definitely go check out my other videos. I have helpful tips and tricks that can help you on your GLP-1 journey. And as always, be kind, rewind.